Hey guys, what's going on? Drax here, back again with another episode of Conan Exiles. That's right, we're back in Conan Exiles, and we are going to be messing around here today a little bit, possibly doing a little bit of building. I think we're going to probably try and check out some new armors, maybe even some new weapons. I would love to get into some star metal. I know that that's going to be a tall order for us to get into, but I would love to. Also, like a star metal shield sounds pretty awesome, you know, if I say so myself. Hardened Warhammer, let's see. Haftmaker, let's go Bruiser. And just kind of learning some of these things that we have here. We got the star metal hammer, the star metal two-handed sword. We've got throwing axes, daggers, some weird spear there that looks kind of cool, star metal bow. I mean, there's so much that we can kind of get into with the star metal that, you know, I'd love to just jump into it and kind of check it out. Now, from what I know of and what I've been told is that the, let's see, the jar, there we go, let's grab that. We can get into explosives. Let's do furniture maker. It's probably something decorative. Furniture maker, and then over here to that, and then to that. We're going to need some explosive jars. A ceramic vase of gunpowder. This is a ceramic vase of explosive powder. We're going to need an earthenware jar, some tar, and some dragon powder. Now, I don't know how much validity there is to this. I have not messed with that myself. It's not something that I've even seen done. So I'm not sure if this is something that I necessarily need this in particular. I also heard that there were some other kinds of orbs that you could kind of mess with as well. And I'm not really sure. I'm looking on the wiki and I can't really see anything. It just says that the must be broken. The outer shell of the meteorite must be broken before you can harvest it. That's about all I see on the wiki. So I'm going to venture to say that it's going to be something kind of, you know, hard and expensive to get to. So let's come over here real quick. I wanted to take a look at what this dragon powder looked like. Demon blood, brimstone, crystal, and steel fire. Okay, maybe looking into some other way of figuring this stuff out, or maybe not doing star metal today. I'm not really sure. Let's just kind of go up and see if we can't find star metal. And I need to bring back some black ice anyway, which I can't remember if I did or not. But then we'll do that. We'll make a trip, go up there for black ice, try and find star metal, and then we can kind of go from there. Alright, so I didn't get a ton of explosives, but I do have a lot of these grease orbs and demon fire orbs. And I am not sure if that works this time around, but we're going to try it. And what that does, basically, is you light the starfire node, or star metal node, on fire, and you keep it burning for 25 seconds. And then after that 25 seconds, it should go ahead and crack open. Which I think will work out pretty well for us. But before we go and do all of that nonsense, I figured we would come over here and kind of look at these swords we got from the last video. And so I thought it'd be cool to kind of check it out. We should have enough stuff for both of them. I think I am short hardened steel, which I have 12 right there. That might be enough to get the other one. Let's go ahead and just put that right there. And you, yep, okay. Let's go ahead and cancel the iron reinforcements that I was doing. We'll just go ahead and craft another 150 from what I was doing with that. I do actually have my attributes built for encumbrance right now, just because I wanted to be able to go out, get the star metal, get as much as I can. That way when I bring it back, I'll still be able to carry it. But I'm keeping a yellow lotus potion on us and a aloe extracts, just to kind of, you know, keep an eye on what that stuff is that's going to be coming out. So we've got that shelf, long metal handle. all of this goodness. Let's go ahead and put away that ancient axe that we have over here. We are going to start to get into some more building here pretty soon. I think the next episode I am going to work on a carpenter's shop. Just a nice little carpenter shop I think could look pretty good over here in this area. Short of that, I'm not really sure what else we're going to be building next. That's the only thing that I've kind of got a plan in my head for. Let's go Tellus Sorrow and Tellus Lament. Hopefully this will get done crafted here in just uno momento. Should show up right there. Let's go ahead and take that, and we can just go ahead and drop that. Alright, Tellus Sorrow is a two-handed sword that looks 66 damage and armor penetration of 15% with a durability of 1800. Looks pretty cool, if you ask me. Looks pretty cool indeed. The other one is pretty close to being done. And it's, you know, same weapon strikes as the normal two-handed swords. Yeah. I like it. I dig it. I mean, it's definitely a cool weapon for sure. Still don't work with those things, but hey. Let's put Tellus Sorrow in here because I want Tellus Lament, because I think my weapon only does 50 damage, where, what does this one do? 53 damage? And then I could even upgrade mine. So let's see. There is one of those things. Let's see. Feats, weapons. If I wanted to fix mine up, weaponsmith, weaponsmith, weaponsmith. And then look over here. This is an advanced weapon kit, hardened steel, which I don't have, and I need some oil. Basically don't have the hardened steel because I think I need to bring it out here and cook it in this. So I'm going to go ahead and get one of those made up. I actually think that I have a hardened steel or a hardened weapon pack somewhere around here. There's a simple weapon pack. I really need to get my storage sorted out a little bit better, because this just massive amounts of just junk in these chests bugs the ever-living daylights out of me, and I hate it. I absolutely hate it. And I'm sure you guys hate it too, because it's so messy. It's so incredibly messy. Well, I thought that I had one, but then again, like everything else, I don't have it sorted properly, so I don't know where it is. So we're gonna need that, get the hardened steel made up, and I'm gonna head out that way to look into some star metal, and I will bring you guys back once we kind of head that way. Do that, and then we just do some more iron reinforcements, because I want to have a good chunk of these for my different crafting. Always got to have these things on the craft. Alright, so let's take the sword, put it there. And you are now up to 59 damage. 59 damage. That's pretty good. Alright. Now we can truly say that we are sword and board. What do we think? Looks pretty good. I like it. I like it a lot. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm having a heck of a time trying to find star metal. Doesn't seem to be hardly any of it.
Bonded one is a valley. Do not approach this place too closely. There was a clashing of sorceries here in the past, and it created a disjunction. Belief can be a powerful tool that shapes the will. In this place, belief can shape the world. If enough believe it to be so, the gods themselves can manifest. This is too much for mortal minds to handle. Stay away from the disjunction, child of the bracelet. Stay safe, and serve another day.
Interesting. All right. So I've been looking around for star metal like you wouldn't believe. I have covered basically all of this area. I need to head over more into this and kind of look around. I don't, like, I have an idea of what the node looks like, but I don't know if I need to, like, follow a falling star or a meteor or something. I haven't seen any of that kind of stuff. Just kind of looking around, hoping to find something that will work for star metal. I mean, I know, like, do work for star metal. That ain't the right way to say that. But just keeping an idea out and trying to find it. So I'll bring you guys back once I find it, hopefully. Hopefully I do. There's a mammoth in the ground. Alright, took me a really, really long time, but I finally found a little bit of star metal here. Now, I want to go ahead and look up this site again. Star metal locations. I was on a website that told me if I cover it, it was either 9 or 11. How do you farm it? If you found star metal, you can burn it off. Use a grease fire orb to burn the shell off. Cheapest way to do it. Throw 9 tar orbs on the meteorite and then throw a fire orb. 9 should be enough to get it going. So let's go ahead and throw. Actually, I've never thrown an orb here. Okay, let me back up a little bit. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then that'll be number 9. Let's go ahead and light it up. Combine orb effects. So that is going to be a fiery blaze on this star metal. And it's going to take about 25 seconds. I left my phone downstairs, so I can't even time it properly. We'll sit here and we'll watch it. The one behind should probably burn out first. But look at that blaze going on right now. That is just crazy. Okay, it's almost cracked. Let's go ahead and see if we can't bust it a little bit more. Maybe I didn't have enough on it. Come on. Let's get this sucker burning. It should be cracking any moment, I would think. Come on. Do your thing. Crack open already. You know you want to. Okay, now I'm actually kind of curious if it's already cracked and maybe... Or maybe I'm doing this all wrong. I'm hoping that's not the case. Alright, finish this burn up, and I'm gonna just check it to see if I can harvest it once this burn is over. Come on, you little fire. It's a pretty cool little effect there, isn't it? Just kind of doing all that. Alright. So let's see. I don't think that cracked. Yeah, it definitely doesn't look like it cracked. So let's try this. Now, they bounce. Why are they not throwing now? Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more for good measure. And that sounds like a lot of fires. Crack that shell, baby. Crack it? Yes! Okay, that cracked it. So now we should be able to get into this thing and harvest the star metal once it's done burning. It took me long enough to find this one node. I hope there's a good amount of stuff here. Let's see. How much are we gonna get? 300, 400, 500. Looks like we got about 550 or 567, which is pretty good. All right, now I'm gonna head home because that was an ordeal. If I see another node, I'm gonna try and crack it, but that's the first node I've seen in probably about 30-40 minutes of searching, so we'll just keep on running here. All right, now to smelt this black or star metal, we are going to need brimstone, which I think I have some in here. Yeah, brimstone, black ice, and the star metal. So let's go ahead and put all of that in here. And this will create for us 282 pieces of star metal. Okay, that's a lot of star metal. Lots of star metal. But if I go ahead and take a look here, we can make ourselves a sickle, a repair hammer, a star metal pick, a star metal hatchet. I think if I look into feats, there are even star metal sword. Let's see, hilt maker. I need the warrior. Let's learn that. Learn that. Star metal sword. Star metal mace. This is a war axe. I don't know if those are star metal or not. There is a star metal shield that I would love to make. Star metal two-handed sword, spear, and hammer. Okay, and then we have the throwing axe, the daggers. Let's just go ahead and do the shaft maker over here. There's a star metal bow. My dog is freaking out about something today. We've got all of that, and then as far as armor is concerned, I don't think that there is necessarily a star metal armor pieces. I could be 100% wrong in that, but let's go ahead and do a little bit of learning here, because I wanna just get into a bunch of this stuff and see kind of what it takes to make it all. So if we look over here, the war axe is just hardened metal, so that's not going to be much of anything. But the star metal mace is like 15 throwing daggers. That's all pretty easy. We'll go over to the armorer's shop, the leather workers. Let's see what's in here. This is the improved bench. This is going to take hardened leather, Aquarian perfected medium gauntlet linings. So what are these linings gonna take? Line, elephant hide, heavy boot linings, perfected light, perfected heavy, just elephant linings basically. So it doesn't look like there's a whole lot in the way of star metal. Reptilian, Shemite, Silent Legion, that just takes heavy. Steigen. The Steigen stuff is going to take a little bit of star metal, which is not too bad. The Vanir Settler. What about Vanir Heavy? Vanir Heavy is going to take some star metal. Zamoran Thief, Freebooter. Yeah, so it's almost like any of the really just heavy, big stuff is going to take star metal. Except for that. The Vanir stuff is going to take star metal. So that might be something really cool to kind of get into and to make. But I need to wait for some of this stuff to go ahead and smelt.